Hi everyone, this is Cody Smith. Welcome to my channel, Cody Smith, Peer Support with Christ. Now that I've given you all these medical definitions, I want to give you the definition of peer support. Peer support is when someone who is in a similar situation to you, whether you two are in the same situation, like maybe you have the same disability, maybe you're both former alcoholics, drug addicts, whatever, and you're helping each other to talk through what you've gone through in life, and maybe someone is a few steps ahead of you, on the path to recovery. Maybe they've recovered and they're helping this other person who is still working towards recovery, figure out, okay, what do I need to do based on asking them open ended questions, which are questions that they cannot simply answer with a yes or a no, so that this person can make their own plan as to how they're going to overcome these obstacles. And this person can, figure out what they want to do and how they want to do it. Because think about it as walking down a pathway. You walk down that pathway, you start at the starting line, you figure out where your starting line is, and you figure out where your finish line is based on what it is you ultimately want. And you have to figure out, okay, what are the traditional steps I need to go through to get from my starting point to my finish line. And then as you go through it, your peer support person who's been through this similar, if not exact same situation, will be there to help you, even though you lead the way. They will be there to assist you. And if you hit any metaphorical roadblocks or pitfalls, they will help you, get around them, get them out of the way, get out of the pitfalls by, we pause and we go back to the planning stage like, okay, what are we going to do about this? And you ultimately make the decision. They're just there to back you up and help you build your team so that you can go from, being stuck in this issue to recovery, no matter what it is, you know, disability, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, transitioning from being in jail or prison back to being in society, and personally, I'm aiming more towards people with disabilities because I am their peer since I have a disability myself, and I want to see all of us with disabilities, as many people as I can, preferably everyone in the world who has a disability, reach our independence and our freedom so that we can do what we want to do with our lives. But that is just me, and I want to be that listening ear to help people and hear their stories and help them share their stories, help them build the confidence to do so because every human being has life experiences and the story, and as equal human beings, we deserve the opportunity to share and learn from each other and help each other because you never know. Like I said before, one person may have overcome a certain milestone that you're still struggling with, and they may be able to help you overcome that milestone, and you may have overcome a milestone that they're still struggling with, and you may be able to help them figure out how to overcome that milestone as well. You know, it doesn't matter what it is, but we all need to work together as a team, disabled or not, to help each one of us reach our goals and run our races so that we know what's really going on and how we can really help each other and contribute to each other's recovery, independence, and freedom, and get everyone from where we are to where we want to be so that we can be as independent as possible and contribute to society as much as possible so that we're all putting in our fair share, even if it's not dollar for dollar equal. We're doing all that we can. And that's ultimately what I want. And that is why I do peer support for everyone so that I can help as many people as I can, especially people with disabilities, since I feel we are an overlooked and underserved community, but we have just as much of a right to do that because we're just as human as everyone else, even though our circumstances are vastly different, and disability is not a one size fits all. And that's just what I want to bring to everyone's attention. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Feel free to comment and ask questions. And please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you for another video. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.